Hi everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create this super cute baby chick design. And at the time of filming, we do have Easter coming up next month, so this would be a really cute charm to add onto your backpack or phone or whatever. But if you are making this in a different time of year, it is great for any time because this cute baby chick is so cute. And so if you'd like to learn how to make this original cute baby chick charm, then go ahead and without further ado, let's get started. So today you will need any type of loom. You will also need your hook and rubber bands in the colors of yellow and orange. You can use whatever colors you'd like for these, just like you can customize it, but I will be using like the traditional colors of a baby chick, and I have found that this charm looks really cute in yellow jelly bands, so I will be using yellow jelly, but you can also use opaque. I will be using 38 of the yellow jelly and 11 of the orange. Now there is a popular or semi-popular, I guess, character. I think his name is like Kiiroitori, something like that, and it is a Rilakkuma character, if I'm not mistaken. It is actually very, very, very similar to what this charm looks like. I had no clue until I got a couple comments on my vlog video where I showed this charm. So if you are wanting to make that character, then you might want to get like dark brown or black for the little hairs on top of the head as well as the feet of this baby chick. If not, go ahead and ignore this whole comment and let's get started. And by the way, one more thing, all my supplies are from the Rainbow Loom Web store. I forgot to say that earlier. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you are making the little Kiiroitori, I can't say that name, of that character, then you will need to use your black bands at this time. So just use double black if you're making that character. Otherwise, if you're making the same baby chick that I am, that is just a regular baby chick, go ahead and use your double orange bands here. So you're going to use double bands for this whole entire project, like that. And my loom's arrows are pointing down, by the way. I always forget to say that. And you're going to take your your yellow jelly bands, double of those, and do the same thing on this side. So you've got double bands going in sort of like a outwards shape here, and we're going to create 3 bands going vertically in like a row here of double yellow bands. And vertically on the right side. So you should now have something like this. And now we're going to go ahead and create 3 more rows using double yellow jelly bands. So 3 more rows. So make sure you're using double bands this whole time. On my second row here. And the last row. Okay. So this is what my loom looks like now, and I've got some stray bands on the side. So you should have a total of 4 rows of yellow jelly bands. So they go down your loom like this. And now we're going to go ahead and add on the feet. If you are to this point, go ahead and pause the video if you aren't. But anyways, you will need your orange bands for this. If you are making the, okay, I have to say the name again. See if I can get it right this time. The Kiiroitori character. I think I said it right. I don't know. But if you are making that character, then you are going to want your dark brown or black bands at this time. If not, if you're making the regular baby chick like I am, then you will just use your orange bands for this. So take double of whatever color you're using and go vertically on the left and right sides of this bracelet charm. like that. So you use double bands for that. And now we're going to take a single orange band, or whatever color you're using, and wrap it around each of these bottom pins three times. So 1, 2, 3, and on the other side here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, last one didn't get around. 3. So you should have single bands wrapped around these 2 pins 3 times each. And now we're going to go ahead and do the nose up here, or beak, sorry. So first we are going to make this using our hook, but it shouldn't take too much energy. So you're going to take a single orange band, and you are going to use orange for this part if you are making the Kiiroitori character. So you're going to wrap that single orange band around your hook 3 times, so you have 3 loops here. Then you're going to take your double orange bands, should be the last orange bands you're using, slip those onto your hook, and then slide this triple looped band on. So you should have something like this. Now we're going to add this onto our loom. So you're going to go on the middle of your loom, and you're going to start at the top pin where this little orange band here is coming off. And you're going to count down 1, 2 pins. This is the pin we'll be adding the beak onto. So you're going to take your hook, slide the top end onto the pin that we were just pointing to, and then the bottom end onto the bottom pin. So I'll zoom out so you can see how where the position is on my loom. So it just looks like that. So after you've got that on your loom, we're going to take 2 black bands. So I've got my 2 black bands here, and you're going to take one of them, and we are going to wrap single ones around these 2 pins. They should be the pins that go diagonally off of the top pin of the beak. So up here. So you're going to wrap it around each of these 3 pins 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should look like that. And you're going to do the same thing onto the left side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you should have something like this. And if you're not to this point yet, go ahead and pause the video. If not, we're going to go ahead and add on some horizontal bands across our loom. So we are going to be using our yellow jelly bands for this. You're going to use single bands this whole entire time. So you're going to stretch from this left pin with the eye, go around, and go to this right pin with the eye. So you should make a triangle here. You're going to do the same thing to the next 3 pins. Go in a triangle here, like that. Go in another triangle on the next 3. So you should have made 3 triangles using your yellow jelly bands, or whatever color bands you're using. Now we're going to use another 1 yellow jelly band, except we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of making a triangle, we're going to start on the bottom left pin where this yellow and orange band meet, and go around this top pin. Sorry, I pulled out my pin bar. Going to go around the top pin, and then place the end onto this bottom pin. So you should get something like this. Now we're going to go ahead and make the arms so that way we can stick them onto the sides of this little chick's body. So for this we will be using our hook and hands, but it's okay because we'll only be making 1 chain link per wing. So you're going to take a single yellow jelly band and wrap it around your hook 3 times. Like that. And now you're going to take double yellow jelly bands, place them on your hook, and slide these rings on. Like that. You're going to take the end that's on your finger and pull it back over onto your hook, so you should get this link here with a triple wrapped band on the bottom. So it should look like this. And once you're done, we're going to transfer this onto our loom. So you're going to put these on the pins that are directly below where the eyes are. So I'm going to stick this on the left side first, so it's going to go on the pin that is directly below where the left eye is. And basically I just like to pull on it, stick my finger inside the loop, and transfer this onto the pin. like that. So you should get this cute little thing sticking out the side. And we're going to make one more to go on the right side. So you're going to take a single yellow jelly band and wrap it around your hook 3 times. 3 loops there. Now you're going to take double yellow jelly bands, like that. Slide them onto your hook and pull this triple looped band off your hook and onto these double bands here. So you should get something like this. Now you're going to slide the end that's on your finger and onto your hook so that you kind of fold it over, and you should get something like this. Now if you are done with this, we're going to transfer this onto our loom. So this is going to go directly below the right eye and should be directly horizontal from the left wing. So basically you're just going to stick your finger inside the loop here and then slide this onto the pin like that. So you should now have these 2 little wings sticking out the side. We're going to do one last thing before we can start the hooking process. You will need your hook for this. We are going to hook over these black bands so that way they cinch the horizontal band here in the centers. So for this, you're just going to use your hook and you're going to grab these black loops here. Make sure not to go inside the horizontal band, stay on the outside. And you can grab as many loops as you'd like. You can grab one at a time or all at once. And you just want to pull these over the pin. So just pull over and release. It doesn't matter, again, how many you pull over at once, as long as they all end up being pulled over the pin and onto the cinched part in the middle. So you're going to do the same thing onto the left side. Just grab a band, pull it over the pin, and release. Do that with all of the black loops, like that. So you should have something like this now. And if you're done, we're going to go ahead and start the hooking process. So we're going to start here at the bottom of our loom, and we're going to hook on the left side first. Go inside the triple loop band, grab the bottom bands, and hook these upwards. Do the same thing again. Make sure to go inside of this horizontal band here and hook upwards. We're going to do the same thing onto the right side. Go inside the triple loop bands and hook upwards. Go inside the horizontal band and hook upwards again. Now we're going to hook this middle band here. Since we are not going to go inside of any bands, you're going to grab all of the bands that are here at the slit of the pin and hook those upwards. Now we're going to continue hooking this like a triple single. So just go inside and hook like that. And now I'm going to show you how to hook this middle one here. Now we are not going to be hooking the bands for the beak, so do not touch the orange bands there. You're going to go inside the orange bands, go inside of the orange bands, and grab the yellow jelly bands and hook upwards. So again, we will not be hooking these orange bands here for the beak, you're just going to leave it there. So now you're going to continue the hooking process. Now for this middle pin, you're just going to hook normally. Ignore the orange band again. And hook the last side here. Finish off the last row. And you should have something like this. If you are to this point already, I'm going to show you how to finish this off. So you're just going to hook the left side inwards, like that, and do the same for the right side. Lastly, we're going to hook these vertical orange bands, or if you use dark brown or black, then you'll be hooking those. And you're going to go inside all of these yellow jelly bands, pick up the bottom 2 orange bands, and hook them upwards, like that. Now I'm going to show you how to finish this off without using a C-clip, although if you do want to use a C-clip, you can just attach it up here. If not, we're going to finish this off using just the bands. So you're going to use your hook and grab these bottom 2 bands here. Make sure not to go inside of the pin, stay on the outside, and pull these bands over the pin and over and release them like that. You're going to grab the remaining bands on the pin and give them a little tug with your hook. And we are now finished with this cute baby chick design, or the Kiiroitori Kiiroitori chick. I cannot say that. Okay, so now before removing it from your loom, go ahead and make sure that your loom looks like this. And if so, we can go ahead and take this off of our loom. So right off of the loom you should have something like this, but you're going to find the side where the beak sticks out a little bit. So it should be protruding more on one side than the other. You're going to find that side, and before you're done, you are not done yet definitely, we're going to pull this beak out so that way it shows up a little bit more. So you're going to find this little blob here, that should be the triple loop band that we did. You're going to grab it with your fingers and pull it out a little bit. That way it sticks out, and this baby chick looks so much cuter now. So I'm just going to pull these bands upwards a little bit so that way they stick up a little bit more. Give it a few tugs here and there. So if you do want to make the little ends on the top curly, you're just going to grab a single one of these bands and just roll it and twist it with your fingers so it curls up like that. Do the same thing to the other band here. Curl up a little bit. And so now you've got this cute little curly thing on top. So that's how I got my little ends to be curly. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope that you liked this design I created. Easter is coming up at the time of me filming this tutorial, and this would be a great charm to add onto your phone or backpack or whatever it is to get in the spirit of Easter. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook. My links are all in the description box below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!